this is. So you have it's like a nerve thing or whatever?
Yeah, so I have what's called paresthesia.
Uh-huh.
Paresthesia comes from damaged nerves or damage to your central nervous system.
And you've had that since high school?
I guess I've had it since high school. Every time I've gone to the hospital, doctors have told me different things.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons why I don't really believe in medicine, because you have a lot of people that are there for science, and you get a lot of different opinions based upon whatever direction these professionals could go in. Back in 2018, I went to the hospital 4 times for paresthesia, and the last time that I went, the physician told me, hey, you need to get tested for multiple sclerosis. Of course, I didn't have any insurance. And the cost would have been very high. So that's the next thing that I'm going to work on, is getting some public insurance through our healthcare system here and being tested for multiple sclerosis. However, I would just choose to rather live a less stressful life, a less more filling life, and allow that to be the cure in itself.
Do you have anything else, asthma or anything like that?
Nothing else.
Cool. Good. Okay. And then, have you had any sensations like today, like the tingling you talked about that happened earlier today?
I had it briefly.
Has it happened since?
No, it hasn't.
Oh, great. So next time it happens, you're gonna let me know that it does?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you know immediately.
Cool. And then also one other thing, you said it happens usually like every day, but sometimes you go a day without it?
Yeah, it normally happens when I think of something that has been like a painful or traumatic experience in life. And so what I have learned is when I had migraines,
keep looking straight and then catch your move your arms so you're catching the side of your face. You know what I mean? But keep looking straight.
So a doctor
loosen
told
up
me,
a little bit.
Yeah. So a doctor told me once that you can apply the same amount of stress on your body being happy than you can for negativity. The thing is, positivity brings, a certain feeling, such as negative things. But they can both cause the same amount of stress. So I will once again let you know when I do experience it, because I know when I've thought about this relationship, then here it is, I'm feeling this tingle in my right arm. If I ever feel something in my left arm, I know that it's signs of a heart attack or a stroke, which I've had.
Point it that way. Turn it around and face it that way.
In which I've had.
Turn it around. Face that way.
Me?
No, the camera. I want to see the airport. Show the airport. So we're right next to an airport. That's why I wanted to show that. Where would you fly right now? Where would you get this thing started?
Dude,
anywhere in the world. Blank check. Where are you going? Is that a tough question for you? You seem emotional.
It's not a tough question.
It's not a big deal.
No, it's not a tough question, because when I got this Airbnb, I would see airplanes and something was just resonating to Mars.
Turn around. Something about it?
Yeah,
being next to the airport?
Yeah, where would you be going?
Yeah. Oh. Where would you be going? And what have you thought?
Where would I be going? When I was at the Deep Ellum Hospital, I met a lady after I mediated a situation with a mentally ill guest. She ran up to me and asked me, we talked to each other briefly. I just told her it was from the experience of being in this mental place. I was able to see people every day. They went through 9 or 10 personalities, from this medication that they were on. I shared with her what I wanted to do in life. She says, hey, I have 17 Airbnbs in Denver. I have properties all across the world. And, I've helped the mayor get reelected, starting a Housing First organization with the homeless. She raised $300,000. They built 20 small homes. They took 20 people. But one thing that stood out about her from this experience was there was one lady, a part of the 20. Once people got separated to have their own residences, she went into a deep depression because she was used to cooking for everyone. So they organized a way for her to cook dinner, several times a week. It brought life back to the lady. And she would have never realized this, being a billionaire. I didn't even know the lady was a millionaire. But she would have never realized it had she not seen this one lady go through what she did. She offered to take me out to dinner. She was going to a hostel conference. came back the next day. We went out to dinner. You know, she asked me some questions about life, asked me had I been on drugs, you know, just everything. And I was open with her. And she said, you know, long story short, I'm purchasing a church in Indianapolis. I'm turning it into a hostel. And if I was to bring you to Indianapolis, would you want to return back to Dallas in like 2 to 3 years? I'm like, no. She was like, well, you know it gets cold. I'm like, yeah. People told me, especially one of my best friends, spiritual mentors, said that he felt like Dallas wasn't a place for me. I'm like, well, where do I go? He said, I don't know. There's something you have to find out when you get there. Like, what do I do? Just get buses, planes, trains, automobiles? Like, you know, that could be costly. I haven't talked to Latina in a while because one, my Facebook page was disabled. They kind of got behind on the building certifications, but it's set to open maybe June or July. It's possible that she will reach out to me with the same opportunity. However, there is a building here in Dallas that has been my source of encouragement. I feel like this is the actual place. Is it time for me to leave Dallas? I don't know. I feel like with Dallas having over 4,000 homeless high school students, there are limited resources. I left home at 16. That I would love to have an impact on this generation. Now, Indianapolis itself has a small population of homeless people, and maybe it will be a great thing to start small. However, I read a book about the guy that started Meals on Wheels. His wife had multiple sclerosis. They were high school sweethearts. They sold a home and got an RV and traveled around the country looking for the best doctors. And I think he eventually got to the point where he was feeding his wife just soup because that's the only thing she could have. Once he died, you know, he was like, what can I do? What can I do? And he took it upon himself to start